Hello everyone, I am Abinaya, Assistant Professor at Dr. SNS College of Education, Coimbatore. Teaching is both an art and skill. Just like a musician practices scales or a cricketer practices in the nets before a real match, teachers too need a space to practice and refine their skills before stepping into a real classroom. So that is where micro teaching comes in. It is a teacher training technique designed to help teachers practice a specific teaching skills in a scaled down setting. So in today's video, let us learn about micro teaching in detail. Let us get into the video. Meaning of micro teaching. Now let's understand the meaning of micro teaching. Micro teaching is a teacher training technique that helps teachers practice and refine their teaching skills. Instead of delivering a long classroom lesson, a teacher selects a small portion of content and teaches it to small group of students or peers, and this usually lasts for about 5 to 7 minutes. This short practice session gives the teacher trainee an opportunity to focus on one teaching skill at a time. For example, the skill of questioning or the skill of explaining a concept, skill of reinforcement, or even something as simple as skill of blackboard writing, how effective we are writing on the blackboard. That is the usage of blackboard. The most important part is that micro teaching is not just about teaching, it is about teaching, observing, and receiving the feedback. So, this continuous loop helps the teachers improve step by step. Features of micro teaching. So, let's look at the main features of micro teaching in this slide. First is scale down. It means the time, the number of students, and the number of content all are minimized. Instead of full 40-minute classroom session with 40 students, you will be teaching for a 5-minute lesson to 5 number of students or 5 peers. So second one is skill focused. So we don't try to practice everything at once. Each micro teaching session targets only one skill. And the third one is it is feedback oriented. After teaching, you will receive constructive feedback from peers or supervisors what you did well and where you can improve. And finally, it is practice based because you can repeat the cycle again and again. It helps you gradually improve and master the skill. So these are the major features of micro teaching. Micro teaching cycle. Now the most important part, the micro teaching cycle. It begins with plan. Here the teacher selects a teaching skill and prepares a short lesson plan. Next is teach. So the teacher delivers that short lesson to a small group while others observe. Then the next step is feedback. Observers or the peers or maybe the supervisors, they share comments and suggestions. So constructive feedback will be received from peers and supervisors. So after that, the teacher trainee they move to the replanning session where the lesson is modified based on the feedback. Then comes reteach, that is the improved lesson is delivered again. Finally, we have re-feedback where the new performance is evaluated again by the peers and supervisors. So this cycle can continue until the teacher trainee feels confident about mastering the skill. So this is the main thing, micro teaching cycle. We have plan, teach, feedback, replan, reteach and re-feedback. Diagram of micro teaching cycle is shown here. Here is a simple diagram of the cycle, that is plan, teach, feedback, replan, reteach and refeedback. As you can see, it is a loop. The idea is not to do it once but to keep improving with every cycle until the skill is mastered by the teacher trainee. Advantages of microteaching. So let us look at some advantages of microteaching now. First thing is it builds the confidence in teachers because they get to practice in a safe environment. Second thing is it provides focused skill development as only one skill is practiced at a time. So only one skill will be focused and we will not be focusing all the skills together. So we will be developing one by one skill at a time. And the third one is it encourages self-reflection and improvement through constructive feedback. So every time after you teach, you will receive a constructive feedback, and through the feedback, you can improve a lot. And finally, it bridges the gap between theory and practice. Whatever we learn in teacher education program, it can be applied and refined through micro teaching before stepping into a real classroom. So these are the advantages of micro teaching. So to sum up, micro teaching is a powerful teacher training technique that allows the teacher trainees to polish their teaching skills in a safe, supportive and scaled down environment. So through micro teaching, teacher trainees, they can improve their confidence. They not only gain their confidence but also they develop clarity, creativity and effectiveness in the classroom. Hope you all understood the topic. Thank you.